this up a hair. So a short overview of what happened was on October 4th, I was working at 43rd Avenue in Camelback, and we were dispatched to a fire right here on this lot. And it was actually Gus the Bus, which Gus the Bus was a great thing for the Cartwright School District. It was a mobile garden that traveled the entire district, every school, and taught kids about healthy habits, sustainability, plant cycles, and it was an awesome opportunity. And unfortunately, that opportunity, that bus was taken from him. So I saw a need, and as firefighters, public safety, police officers, we're problem solvers, and our level of service extends more than just medical calls, police calls, fire calls. I came up with the idea of getting a lot of people involved and doing a true community involvement service project to support this school. And since then, I've had a ton of help from the Phoenix Police Department, United Way, multiple other partners, and here we are today with the goal of just trying to do everything we can to support the kids that attend the schools in the Cartwright district and the neighborhood of Maryville as a whole. So thank you all for coming out. It's a great opportunity for us to get back, for us to be involved in something that's really meaningful and is going to be huge moving forward in the future of this area. So last thing I had to say is I was always taught before I got hired that being a firefighter is all about three things. It's all about taking care of the people that came before us. So I'm honored that this is on the grounds of Brett Tarver because that means a lot to me. It's about taking care of our current members, and it's very cool to see the work that so many firefighters and police officers have done to contribute to this project. And it's about taking care of the future members. And I see the kids of this community, of the Cartwright School District, as our future members. So thank you very much for being a part of this and being here. I'm going to introduce Councilman Valenzuela.
All right, let's give Austin and his crew another round of applause, please. Now, I'm Daniel Valenzuela, and I grew up in this community. I'm a Maryville kid, like many of us are. And something I will tell you about Maryville kids, we always find a way to contribute back to the neighborhood and to the community. And the type of leadership that is exemplified goes citywide. And I want to just mention this. It was touched on earlier. We have our police chief, Jerry Williams, and our fire chief, Kara Kochbrenner, who happen to be Maryville kids also, who are leading the way, not just here locally, but nationally, and they find a way to continue to strengthen Maryville, because if you strengthen Maryville, then you're strengthening our entire city. In fact, their predecessors were also Maryville kids, right? Maryville has the type of leadership, that organic leadership, and people who continue to give back. I mean, we are home to future Hall of Famers from the National Football League. We have Olympic gold medalists coming out of Maryville, like Henry Cejudo, as an example. We have the type of youth that inspires Hollywood with Spare Parts, the Carl Hagee kids a few years ago, and the list goes on and on. But the important part about today and the investment that's happening today, it goes beyond what you're planting today and what you're constructing today. It goes beyond bricks and mortar. You're investing in the people of Maryville. When you invest in these kids will continue to pay it forward. These kids will continue to move Maryville forward, to move the entire city forward. And that's what we're investing in today. Now, Austin gave a synopsis of what took place that night in October when the bus went up in flames and those opportunities were lost. And crossing a lot of people's minds was, how are we going to replace that? As what was mentioned, that was serving the entire Cartwright School District in a food desert, mind you, in a place where it's really difficult to get fresh fruits and vegetables. How do we replace that? And if you watch the evening news, you've probably seen fire trucks and you've seen police cars. We live in a very responsive world on the public safety side. Now, I wasn't there that night, but I can guess PD was probably there first. They controlled traffic. They made sure things around the perimeter was pretty safe. Firefighters came in, laid a supply line, put water on the fire, probably made a little bit of a mess, cleaned up, rolled the hose, police officers and firefighters get back in service for the next one. But what is not always seen is the proactive measures that our first responders are taking. Every first responder behind me, every first responder wearing a badge, or anyone who stepped off of a fire truck deeply cares about this community and cares about the well-being of the people of this community. And that's what we're seeing today. So thank you all for coming out. This is incredibly important, as I said, for everyone. It's about providing hope, opportunity, and yes, even jobs, which is something that's lost on with these types of industries, as an example. But leave it to our community leaders, our first responders, and the leadership of one in particular, in Austin Moreland. Where's Austin? Holding his daughter there, yeah. Austin, you're a big reason we're all standing here. We're all ready to get to work. Thank you for doing that. And this community will never thank you enough. I know that we have a board member here in Cartwright School District, John Gomez, who I'm sure is appreciative, as every board member is, and as every school teacher and parent. So again, thank you for coming out, and God bless you. I guess we can get to work.